Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This video is actually in Swedish, but I felt that I had to make an English version of it as well, since not many people here in Sweden knows what a Mandarin fish is. This all happened on a dive trip in Indonesia in 2019 when there was no COVID around. Me and my great friend, we had the privilege to stay really close to the Mandarin fishes for quite a lot of days, and we really enjoyed it. Hello guys, good day and welcome to sunny beautiful Banda Neira, one of the most famous spice islands. Behind me you can see this great boat and the big villa. This is where the dive center is and also where we live. The place is called Blue Motion. On my other shoulder you can see the big volcano in the back, and just under us here on the boats we have found out that there are plenty of Mandarin fish living. They live in a very rocky area, around 2 to 3 meters down, and there were actually students here that had a collaboration with the dive center that actually managed to keep track of them, and they counted that there are around 60 different individuals down there. 60 different individuals. Many of our Indonesian guides, they were always making good jokes, telling us that the Mandarin fish are the most horny animal in the world. And that actually might be true. Every evening around 6 in the afternoon they have a dance, male and female. They go up together and they release egg and sperm at the same time. Every night, this routine, every night. And then they go back quickly down between the rocks to hide. The males are incredibly aggressive and very territorial. This mating game is no play. They are incredibly aggressive, and you can see that it's a male by the dorsal fin, that they can raise the dorsal fin, they make themselves a bit bigger, they show all of their colors and they go at it. Absolutely crazy. The males are really aggressive and do serious damage to one another. They really hang on to that dorsal fin and try to get it off each other. At one moment I witnessed males that were in vicious battle. One had grabbed the other one and tried to slam him right into the sea urchin. I didn't really get a video of it, but here's a couple of shots that I managed to get off during this crazy fight. Look at that, he's just trying to bite that dorsal fin off, and then happens to get him into the fucking sea urchin, eh mate? Crazy. The behavior is so much more complex, it's so crazy. We have actually witnessed a couple of times when the dance is going on, a couple is going to mate, the male and the female are dancing, and they are about to ascend up together to release the egg and sperm, but then a third male is coming, intercepting the male, pushing the female away. The two males, they go up together, don't really know what's going on, no one want to back off, and of course they go back to fighting. So to say the least, there's always drama show down here at the beautiful Mandarins. I mean, just look at this interception. The male with the dorsal fin showing is just intercepting, almost like the docking spaceship from fucking the movie Interstellar. Just look at them, no one is backing off. The female went down, no one is mating. Okay, it's time to fight, mate. After the evening's mating drama is done, we have a couple of times witnessed something very extraordinary. The Mandarin fishes have been curious and they have come really close to us to check us out. The lights that we bring down, it attracts a lot of tiny animals that might be food for the mandarins, but they have really been curious about who we are and what we do there. They have been checking out our equipment and they have been like almost laying on our hands and swimming around our necks, and this is very strange. We have seen mandarin fish a couple of times before in the East Indo-Pacific Ocean, both in Malaysia and Indonesia, but never have they been like this. These mandarin here are not shy, and that is something very cool. We spent 5 or 6 days hanging out with the mandarins each night, every time more than an hour, just watching them and seeing the mating going on and all the fighting. And our perception of this animal changed a lot during the course of these days. From thinking this is just a normal fish, we realized that the behavior of these animals are very complex, and that they might not be the nicest of fish. The way they were fighting were brutal, ruthless. Some of the mandarins were missing their dorsal fin from all the fights, and the fighting were like a bit over the top. But I have to recommend, if you're a fellow diver, I have to recommend that you sometimes stay with the animals a bit longer to see them, to see what they are doing, and not just check them off the list and then move on to the next. Some of the behaviors that we don't really know much about is so incredible. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and to support me to be able to do this type of travel again, I left a link for sponsors in the description. Lots of love, happy diving, blow bubbles. Thank you everyone.
Men vi åker göra mandarindyket.
Vi måste dricka vatten.
Vatten.